An update to a story of a Maricopa County jail escape. Some new details tonight on how this inmate was simply able to walk right out of jail and where she went from there. ABC 15's John Erickson talked with an inmate about how tough that would be. And John, you're hearing this woman had some experience in the jail.
She sure did, Katie. This inmate wasn't wearing cuffs when she allegedly made her escape. Instead, she was in street clothes for a court date. Authorities also say this woman had been an inmate over and over again. As you mentioned, she knew the system and allegedly decided she wanted out. This was no Shawshank, no tunneling through walls, no years spent waiting. But investigators say Roberta Gavina did have her tricks. She was at Lower Buckeye Jail yesterday afternoon in street clothes for a court date. A sheriff's spokesman says Gavina somehow shuffled into a group of inmates set to be released. And as they walked out of this door, so did she.
There are a lot of fail-safes in place and intact for such incidents so these don't occur. She's been there enough times, though. She has figured out ways around. She's figuring out ways around the system. Justin
Walker says the escape couldn't have been easy, and he'd know. He was released today from the same jail.
It's going to be a hard process. You got to go through at least, you're going to sit in 5 or 6 cells before you even get out. They're going to ask you your name. They're going to ask you your mom's name.
We were there as Walker got reacquainted with 2 of society's favorite vices, cell phones and nicotine. As much as Walker loves the feeling of freedom under the desert sun, he says he would not try a Gavina-style escape.
I wouldn't want to get 7 years for escape.
Gavina had less than 24 hours to look over her shoulder. Deputies say they found her this morning at her boyfriend's aunt's house. Authorities say she walked out of jail facing a misdemeanor shoplifting charge. She walked back into jail facing a felony escape charge. Deputies say they tracked her down and found her at 52nd Avenue and Camelback. As far as specifically what went wrong to allow her to escape, Katie, well, that's still under investigation.
Yeah, so they can make changes for the future. Thank you, John.